Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. I will say this is a lovely Friday morning in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall rest therein. Just coming with a little something, and hope that it helped you all out there. I want to say that, like I say, it's a lot of voices in the land. There's a lot of chaos in the land. All on the four corners, there's chaos. All in different countries, in different states, in different cities. Even in your household, there's a lot of chaos. There's so much going on. Direction would really be cloudy around about now, because you really don't understand what type of direction in which one should go in this day and time. And as for me, prophetess in the wilderness, I go to the light, because the light is before me at all times, and I stay in the midst of it, because that's the only way I could see. It's so much is going on, and it's really hard, because you wonder about the minds of people. Why is it they can't see right before them? You know, they can't see. It's just pretty much a nothing. But I thank the Most High, that light I speaks of all the time. I thank Him, because He even have a good word for when they can't see. He said they see, but they cannot see. They say they hear, but they cannot hear. They are blind. They are blind. They can't see even the light, that they may go into the direction of the light, because they are blind. But yet they say they see. That's why they can't hear. Because they can't hear. They deaf. They can't hear. They can't hear the truth being spoke to them. If it was spoken strictly from one's voice unto their ears, they still can't hear. Hearing and seeing is still in the hands of the Most High Yah. He explained to me why it's necessary to inform people of the awakening of the flesh and the awakening of the spirit. Because the awakening of the flesh, they are still blind. Why? Because the Most High said He had blind them. See, you have to have something in you that goes beyond your flesh and touch the hem of your spirit to awaken you to what is true. You can't just continue to think that, okay, somebody's bothering me, somebody's talking about me, someone's negative toward me, someone's treating me this way, oh, they done this and they done that. Hey, wait a minute, hold up. Are not you blind? All I can remember is what comes out of the mouth of Yah, who said He has brought you to this level of where you at. And we're thinking, but we got people believing that what we're speaking is opening their eyes, opening their ears. You can't open the ears of someone that the Most High has deaf. You can't open the eyes of somebody that the Most High has blind. Tell me, who can you make straight that Yah has made crooked? Who can you make crooked whom Yah has made straight? It's not in the hands nor the mouth of a man nor a woman. It still is hooked and connected to the Most High Yah. Why wouldn't you want the spirit of fear? Because you're going to need it to know that He rules any and all things. I sit back and try to piece together in my heart of heart. Oh, Father, there's no unity. There's no together. All there is debating and one going after the other. One disliking the other. One stepping in the rim of another. And then it becomes chaos in the midst. And then they become enemies. You know, so much is going on. And people are just living as if the Most High waiting to take them over to Jerusalem. And don't even understand you're a long ways from that. You'll be lucky if you see it in this day and time. Because a lot of things are going on. A lot of things. And we're taking things for granted. And we're looking as if we're actually in the light. And we're in darkness. The Most High had to explain to me, when I'm saying on this devil platform, you have awakening in the flesh. The flesh is darkness. The Most High told me in the biblical, it says blind. I blind them. So if a person is blind, what do he see? He don't see light, he see dark. He see nothing. So Sister Deborah is saying this here newfound awakening which the Hebrew Israelite has moved a lot of people into. They have not awakened to anything outside of what is to be revealed in their flesh. The things which are spirit, they cannot see because they are blind still yet. So Sister Deborah, you know, I think about situations I find myself in because I refuse to see the darkness in individuals. I refuse to see it because I'm so busy wanting to see the light. But when darkness is set before me, it frustrates me that I am sitting in the midst of darkness and having to sit in the midst of it, you know, and it's nothing I can say nor do that can change it because the Most High said He have caused them to be blind so that they cannot see. Why? Because their heart has to first see in the spiritual realm. They first have to be able to see in the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm has a heart and a mind. And once they reach that level, then the Most High would open their natural eyes so that they may see. Not only now spiritual, but natural. We really, this truck trying to get over, and no one is allowing the truck, the man, to get over. See, they feel like they have to give up something. They have to give up the road to let a truck get in, and they ain't going no further than the truck. But yet they can't allow the truck to merge into the lane. And the way they be in and out of the trucks, they don't even get a truck's time enough to even see they signal they in and out. But back to my message. There's so much going on to people wanting people to accept who they are and their lifestyle. Do you know what is going to happen? Because of all this chaos. And don't exclude the 5G, you guys. That's all a part of the program. That's all the part of the program. Not one said anything the last 6 months when I was saying the beast is loose. Now you hear all the ones that's ruling the hearts and the minds of the people that call themselves Hebrew Israelites. They ruling them, telling them, oh, the mark of the beast. Now you're talking. The beast been loose. And you ain't mentioning it to the people. But now you see that the beast is loose. Now you're trying to tell them what they need to know. I sit back and I just watch how our people, a nation of people, don't understand. Tribe of Judah, you ain't getting up. You ain't gonna get up, Tribe of Judah. Jacob already told you what is going to befall you in the last days. You're going to still be crunched down. Always got your hands in the neck of the enemy, but you're going to always be crunched down. Why? Because you don't want to get up. You can't get up. So all this role playing, take them clothes off. Get real with y'all. Because you ain't getting up until Yeshua HaMashiach come back to bring you, to raise you up. So Tribe of Judah, you're not gonna get up. You're gonna be crouched down until Yeshua comes back for you. You ain't going nowhere. So all this role playing, what they need to be teaching these men is to start storing things away and be there to pretty much for themselves more than anybody. It ain't about trying to, women trying to buckle up to men and kiss their behinds in all kind of ways and all kind of side. Talking about you don't need a man in the house. What man can outride the Most High Yah? Tell me. If a man ain't been in the house for 100 years, how is he going to be in the house now? Somebody needs to talk to me. The Tribe of Judah is so addicted to drugs, alcohol, and all sorts of sex mindsets and lust, robbing and killing one another, taking his brother's life, not following the commandments of respecting your mother and your father. That's why so many men can't respect women. Because the first woman in their life they never respect. So how can a man respect a woman when the first woman in his life he couldn't respect? He couldn't respect the rules of what dad had taught him. Only part he took of dad is dad's evil ways. He didn't stay in the house of mom and dad until he found that wife. Him finding that wife breaks him away from that mom and dad and make him whole. Men don't understand. You're not whole until you connect to that wife. And y'all become whole. Become one in y'all. How? Because you came out of the one, branched off as two. He told you to go look and find your wife, and y'all come right back in y'all as one. So all these men running around here with their neck chopped off, listening to all these Hebrew Israelite movements, y'all lost without a cause. Because he have always had the sword of light, flaming light lit on all four corners so you can find your way. And all this turmoil we are walking dead into with our eyes wide open. And the only way we're going to realize what Sister Deborah said once we in there. Once you get into that, guess what? You ain't going to be able to get out. You ain't going to even have no way to get out. Because the beast already got your mind. He got you on your computer. He got you on your television. He got you on your phones, your iPhones. He got you on your tablets. He got you every way that he can possibly get you. And you still running behind him as if you got the big thing going on for you. Never really seeking the light. Finding the light. See, it's so much stuff that has been taught to people to where I can see why they're still blind. Because they don't want to find the light so that the Most High can open up their hearts, their spiritual hearts, so that they can see spiritual and truth. They still blind. Talking about I can have 7 wives, or I can have many wives out I can. You can have all the lust that you want. You can have all the spirits. See, people don't understand. We already got spirits detaching to us. The Most High said it in Proverbs. He measures the spirits. Why? Because he knows they constantly detach to us. So a man that sits and have one wife, he believe it or not, he's not only have spirits detached to himself, there are spirits detached to his wife. So if he had 2 wives, he got a double, oh wow, no matter how many spirits that's attached in his household. And he thinking it's about him working, and long as he paying the bills, that they supposed to be there waiting for him to be a king. You a fool. You a fool. And you are blind to spirit and truth. It's all about that one. And Yeshua HaMashiach kept saying it. And my Father is one. Everything you see me do, you see my Father. That's how a man is supposed to be with his wife, as one, walking in Yah. Not running around here threatening women they better get a man. Oh, y'all, look at the situation y'all gonna be in because you don't have a man. You don't submit. Y'all sound like fools. Foolish mindsets. And yes, you done trained enough of them to believe that. Let's see what they're gonna do when the beast mark them. Because they didn't understand. The reason why he said you become one, he even called it a mystery. Because there's a part she plays and there's a part you play that can defeat the enemy in God. But when the men took on telling women to shut up, you can't shut up, women. You can't. Keep reading. Not in this day and time. You can't shut up. You got to go to the mountain and proclaim righteous in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. But don't get up there without Yeshua HaMashiach. Don't go up to that mountain without the HaMashiach. You got to go to that mountain. That mountain is still yet the light. Women, you got to start speaking out. You got to start proclaiming the gospel. You got to start telling people the truth. Because if you sit back waiting for a man, you sit back to follow every word out of the biblical that a man spoke and Yah did not speak. He said every word that come out of the mouth of Yah. Every word that come out of the mouth of man is not of Yah, especially when it's trying to keep a woman in captivity. Because Yah know if she's in captivity to a man, she cannot be the best that he would want her to be. That's man telling you that. So I need women to pull up and pull out. Start preaching the gospel. Start going to the light and asking the light to teach them, show them how to step out. Because you know what? The tribe of Judah, men is going to need it. It's your moaning, your crying out, your praising, and your uplifting Yah is what's going to help these men in the days that we are about to face. You You keeping quiet ain't gonna help them. You keeping silent, letting them override you ain't gonna help. Because you forgot, women, who rules them. You forgot who created them. And no, he did not create you just to be a sex toy for them. The picture is bigger. He even called it a mystery. It's no way the Most High would have a man to leave his mother and father to go and cleave to a woman and they become one, for a woman to be shut up, submissive, and to doing everything a man say to do. Even he guided her dress code, her look, her every move, as if she too not gonna have to stand before judgment. You see how that sound? So why are you gonna stand before judgment before a man on this earth and then have a second judgment before Yah, and then find out you wasn't nowhere wrong walking upright in Yah? You was only walking upright in a man. Wake up. Wake up, because that's what time it is. Because whether you wake up or not, stay asleep. Because whether you wake up or not, you better get ready, because it's coming. People gonna get tried by the fire of righteousness. You're gonna be tried by that fire. Yes, you are. And it's already started. And you all on left field. You ain't nowhere right. You on the left field. So this message is really geared to our men and our women. This that is about to come forth, men, shut your mouth and let the women preach the gospel. Let the women moan and cry out for the Most High Yah, or even for your behalf, men, or just for your behalf. Because men ain't gonna get up, women. Jacob already told them what's gonna befall them in the last days. They ain't gonna get up. They ain't got up in a million years to take care of their family and abide by what y'all have said out of his mouth and how you supposed to treat your wife and your daughters and your son, and they ain't abide by none of them. 99.9 verses in there telling him about how he's supposed to raise his son. Now one of them have raised their son. Now they come up today talking about they new awakening, or I'm awakened, and ain't still raising their son like a crap or nothing. Got the women's working, trying to figure out how to make the money and to bring the house to a oneness. And then you got those ignorants like the GOCC, Carter, and women better be submissive. Y'all about to get it. They gonna rape you and all that. Who said that? Who said that? That is not of the Most High Yah. You better check yourself. You better understand when it says 7 wives to 1 man. You better understand the women were living, the men were dying. Go up a notch and you see the men died by the sword, and even the mighty men. You better wake up. The women were purged and judged, but they were saved. No, y'all want to tell it like y'all want to tell it to make y'all feel good in these last evil days. It's no way I'm going to stand in unrighteous and unjust out of the will of the Father's word just to get some control over a woman in this day and time. I'm going to stand on the mountain and proclaim righteous as it is in the light. So Sister Deborah, I'm all over the place. And you know what? That's all right with me. I'll be coming again on this Deborah platform. Shalom and shalom.